Hi guys. Okay, so I wasn't meant to do a video this week because I've been so busy sorting out all the Halloween stuff, which we'll get into in a minute actually, because I've not explained to you what I'm doing for Halloween this year. Basically, for every Monday in Halloween, because obviously that's when I upload, I'm gonna do a whole different Halloween look tutorial, because let's face it, Halloween to a drag queen is like Christmas. So yeah, I've been sorting out all that stuff, so this week it is just going to be a quick one, but I did need to do it because some of the looks are basically going to have like cuts and scars and blah blah blah. Now, as you've seen in my tutorials, if you watch my videos, that, you know, they are shortened, they're quickened up and put with music, and then the directions of what to do are written below. Now, if I was to write the directions to what to do with your makeup and how to put the scars on, you know, you wouldn't, it'd be full, the screen would be full, you wouldn't even see what I was doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you today how to build a Halloween scar or wound or whatever you want to call it, and then in the videos for the actual tutorial I can just say build a wound shown in this video, and then I can link this video back so you can see how to do a wound that way, because it's just a lot easier basically for me. Another thing I will say is I will be uploading on a Monday as usual, 4 o'clock every Monday of October. There'll be 5 different looks, so set your notifications to let you know when my videos are coming. No, you don't actually do that. But I hope you like. I'm not going to give too much away, but the first one will be a dead version of Elsa from Frozen. 1, because I think it looks really cool, and 2, because I've seen that film so many times I can't stand the bitch anymore. She needs to die. So I'm going to do a dead version of her. Anyway, let's just crack on. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need is some of this stuff. It is the Snazaroo Special Effects Wax. This is what I'm going to actually use as the raised skin area. You can do it with liquid latex and tissue paper, but this is easier, so just do it like this. It's so much easier. Now what you want to do is you're going to get this, and now you normally use something like a knife or a spatula or whatever and just scoop out some. I'm using the end of a brush because I'm cheap and it's just the same, so no one cares. Right, so you want to get a little bit, well, I say a little bit, just get a sizable amount for the size on the wound you want to do. Put it onto the area, like that. Now you want to mould it with your fingers, but be quick and try not to touch it that much because it melts very easily. Now try and leave a bit of a raise so that you can, like a raised area, so that you can make the actual wound inside it. This isn't, you don't need that much really, it's still effective even with a little raise. So this is, I put it on, and if you can see, it doesn't have to be like, you know, perfect, because it's a wound. It's not meant to be perfect, you know. Which also means that you don't have to use your good makeup. You can use really, really shit stuff and it'll be fine. Which is what I'm doing right now. I'm using B&M makeup right now because I'm not getting out my good stuff just to do this when you don't need to. So now that's on, you want to get a little bit of foundation. Any foundation will do, just to cover it. Put it on a little bit like that. Get a sponge, just go over it. Right, so I know that doesn't work that well, it'll do. What I like to do as well is get some kind of powder. I'm just going to use this one because it's the first one I grabbed. Get some kind of powder, get a brush, just go over it, because you've just put wet foundation over it. You need to dry it out before you start putting colours on. So some of that on a brush and go straight over it. blow off all the excess. There we go. So that's that done. Okay, so now you want to get this brush again that you pulled out, scooped out with, and get the other end. So get this end, and this bit here, you're going to want to get the end of it and create a line going straight down what you've just done. And that bit, obviously, is your open wound. And it doesn't look much now, but give it 5 minutes and it will. So, now you've got the basic outline of your wound shape. You want to take, look, like I say, really shit makeup, it doesn't matter. You want to try and create like a bruised, ready, bloody, scabby area. So, I find if you go in, oh, this is potentially problematic because I've done this on my right hand and I'm right-handed, so now I've got to try and colour in with my left. Although that could add to the effect of it being really, really awful. So, you want to get a bit of purple. Go in with the purple. You don't even need to use a good brush for this, just literally go straight in with whatever. Just dab it on. Right. Once you've got it all the way around like that, then you want to deepen it up with a different colour. This is when using a brush might be a better idea. So we'll get this one here and we'll go in with, that's the wrong one, what am I doing? We'll go in with a darker purple. Just put it on there. Like I say, yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect because we'll sort that out in a bit. Right, so you've got some purple there, you've got some kind of bruising going on. Right, so then you want to make it red and inflamed. Let's get some red. And you just pat that on around it. As much or as little as you want. I've used quite a bit on this one because I want it to look quite sore. Right, then what you want to do is blend around these edgy bits. Blow off the excess. Just keep blending until you've got your desired look. And then, here comes the fun part. When I can find the brush I want. There it is. So, you want to give some depth to your wound. But you also want it to look a bit scabby and horrible. So, we're going to go straight inside the middle with some bluey, greeny black colour. And this gives it the illusion of being a deep wound that also happens to be slightly infected. As well. So then, just to gear up the infection a bit more, slap a bit of green on there. You don't have to do this, but I think it looks cool. Right, so, you know, we're inflamed, we're infected, and there's that. But what's missing? We're not bleeding. So, if I get any fake blood, I've just got this squirty stuff at the minute. In fact, let's see if I can squirt it. I was going to take the thing off. Let's see if I can squirt it in. It may come out too much if I do it like this, but we'll give it a go. There we are. That took some doing. Tell you what, that doesn't seem to want to work. Oh God, every time I do a tutorial, something really has to go wrong. Right, so anyway, we'll just take a bit. In fact, this is easy because you can just paint it down inside the wound. And you can have some dripping out like that, going all the way down the hand. And you can have like little splatters of it all over the place you want. Literally, the blood is up to you where you put it, but I just have bits. And like I said, this is just a little example. You know, you can go absolutely insane with the blood on Halloween. You know. So there you have it. That is a fake wound. Alright guys, so there you have it. That is a fake wound tutorial. Like I say, revert back to this video when doing the makeup that I do over the coming weeks. I'm trying not to say what I'm doing, which is there's some good stuff anyway. Hopefully, I hope you enjoy it. There'll be a lot of this going on. But yeah, please give me a like, a thumbs up, same thing, subscribe, share this everywhere. Yeah, I'll see you on the first Monday of October, which is the 3rd. And like I say, there will be 5 weeks of different looks leading up to Halloween, with the first being the dead Elsa. Okay, I'll see you on Monday. Bye.